All right, I got my capacitors from my Kenwood TS-120. I've used this guy before. I don't remember his username on eBay, but if you search on eBay for capacitor kits, this guy's in Canada, and while not the cheapest, it seems to be good parts, and he organizes it nicely for you, all in separate bags and stuff. So I do enjoy not having to think. I mean, I could go onto DigiKey and try to buy my own set, but this is an easy way to do it. So here are all the parts. I like to go through and mark each bag of what the value is, so when I go to use them, I don't have to be looking at the tiny little numbers. So I'm going to do that, and we'll get out the desoldering tool and start replacing some capacitors. How many did I get? Something like 68 of them? Yeah, 68 capacitors to go. Anywhere from 0.47 to 2200. All right. All right, so I've got a couple boards out. This board sits here like this. It has the display attached to it, so it comes out all digital. And then sitting on top of that is this assembly here with the built-in heatsink. So I've got those both out, and yeah, let's do the capacitors on those and go from there. All right, I've been working on the radio. I've got this board done. Everything with a blue magic marker is done. So these boards are done. This board is done. This board is done. This board is done. Let's see. And then the back section is all done. The filters, all of that. And then one of the hard parts was taking the final amplifier all apart. That was that board needed to come out, so that was a bit of work. Got all the heatsink put back in place. So I'm left with one thing to do, which I'm not quite sure how to attack yet. Let me show you that. So this section here, the VCO band select section, has some capacitors down in here. And this board needs to come out, but I'm not sure how to get the shaft out. The shaft goes all the way through. There's a switch here. So when you change the band, you can see that it rotates here. But there's a gear mechanism between this and this that turns the opposite direction. So this attaches to the front, and then it goes through this coupler into the back, and there's a switch here that fixes which filter you use on the filter board. It'd be nice if I could just pull that shaft out somehow, but I'm not quite sure how to do that yet. So gotta think about that one. Then there's one really interesting thing is there's this light bulb and the light bulb doesn't seem to go anywhere. I can't find a place on the front panel where it should go. So I really am confused. Let me show you the front panel. So this has its own bulb to light up. This has its own bulb to light up. This is its own glowy display. There's one LED here on RIT, and that's already in there. And as far as I can tell, that light bulb turns on in CW mode or single sideband. There doesn't seem to be anywhere on the front panel for it to work, though. So I gotta figure out what this light bulb does. But it's just kind of floating around in there. Yeah, I don't know unless it goes to. I don't know. Anyway, yeah, I got some head scratching to do for this assembly.